I'm gonna laugh. Hello, my name is Max. I'm by myself on a fake news podcast.
Now you'd be more fucked up as if it was your neighbor or something like that, like overheard us. I'd be like, all right, somebody gotta die.
No, I just think it's gonna be funny if like you try to leave the podcast without me. Like, hey, this is the fake news podcast. I'm your host today, Max, and I'm looking for a co-host. I'm like, yes, bitch ass nigga. But I feel this is funny that China's really trying to say, hey, this is not fair that y'all giving them all this weapons because, this really affecting our peace treaty with them. I'm like, China, you affecting everybody peace treaty.
Shoot, you're right. Whose feet aren't they stepping on? That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, it's just a matter of time until Putin takes his big dick and sticks it in China. He's just going to be like, all right, take your Russian dick.
I mean, I feel like it's going to be, I feel like India going to strike first because India has nothing to lose.
And they got a fuckload of people. Let's be realistic here.
I mean, they got more people than China.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, and if we're taking like person per person, India's going to smash. And he's going to take China and bend it over. And, I mean, you really think about it, and all those people in India are going to stand with their own country because they believe in their own country.
Yeah.
For the most part, although I know there is some issues that go on in between, but
I feel like they would all come together to fight China because if you taking somebody's land, I mean, I would feel some type of way because all it is like, let's say if I have a table and I'm like, oh, this is my table, and then little by little you take more and more of the table till you take the whole table, I'm gonna be like, Max, get the fuck away from me, taking my whole damn table. So I could just imagine land that people grew up on, that people, because you got to think about it, sometimes we think it's nothing, but like you have like churches over there where people was buried, all type of stuff in that area, and then next thing you know, you try to take that land and build up on it just because you having too many people and you want to start expanding and trying to become part of the big countries.
Yep. And I don't think it's going to work out for him.
I don't see how it work out at all because if you have North Korea as your partner, you already fucked yourself. But that's the only person you really have that's really ready to like shoot at anybody. North Korea, the Middle East, some of the countries. Japan already said nope. Russia said nope. You already have South Korea say nope. Taiwan say nope. You got India who's saying nope. Of course, you got America that's saying nope. So, I mean, just how long? And then China already fucking with Australia. Like, how you fucking with one of your only people that you really fuck with, and you saying, no, we're not going to take in your goods. But we're going to supposedly keep $1.2 million worth of lobster at bay. But watch, I want to look up that story. Supposedly $1.2 million worth of lobster came up missing in China.
I mean, that's what I'm telling you. I guarantee they took it. There's no way they didn't.
I mean, it would make sense because, I mean, at this point, if you keep, I don't know the whole. I said then look it up and look up the whole thing for a lobster. But I feel like lobsters being out for that long is not good.
Yeah, probably not.
So I could just imagine if it's been out for that long, then it's pretty much bad now. So I feel like China's like, hey, we need a discount. The lobster wasn't good. Why are you eating a lobster right now? Why you on a Zoom call with me? Me no eating lobster. Me eating crab ragu. But I see the lobster behind you. I literally see you on the chip. I see you. We kept the camera on the chip. You are breaking in. We don't understand. Please send us more lobsters.
Shit, nothing, like I said again, nothing will surprise me anymore. That's for damn sure. I mean, it's just like this whole thing with more and more Islamic terrorism. I don't get it. I really don't.
Oh, you talking about the 4 people shot in Australia?
Yeah.
Also, when we talk about this country, Australia, the Republic of Australia, we are talking about a country in Europe that's next to Italy, Germany, Slovenia, and Czech Republic, and Hungary. I just want people to know before y'all think we talking about the country Australia. We talking
Wasn't
about
that Austria?
Yeah.
Sorry, we're pronouncing it wrong.
I mean, I'm probably is pronouncing it wrong.
No, one's Austria is a country, I want to say, in Europe, and Australia is an actual continent and country too. But we're just adding an L on the accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways. But yeah, so 4 people were shot in Austria again by by Islamic terrorists. Sorry, I'm over here getting the finger. I'm not laughing at the people shot.
I think he was.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. To me, that's just crazy. I mean, I guess I don't get all the radicalism, to be honest.
Well, the funny part is, like, apparently they try to buy the weapon, the ammunition from a person in Slovenia, and then literally the police in Slovenia, like, intercepted this and said, hey, this person, one of the people, the gunman that killed the 4 people, was like, hey, this person tried to buy ammunition over here, but we letting you know. And they were like, oh, okay. And they pretty much, the guy lied and said he was already in jail for 22 months for trying to join Islamic State of jihadists in Syria. But he lied and said, yeah, I don't believe in it no more. And literally he met the people in the mosque to, like, pretty much, like, make this whole thing happen.
Yeah, that's the sad part. Is a lot of terrorists are actually somehow, like, I'm not going to say it's necessarily linked to the mosque, but it's from, like, people that actually go there.
I mean, it's like a meeting place. It's just like if you go to church, you start finding people, talking to them, and you start asking, like, being like, oh, these people pretty cool. And I feel like sometimes it's just like, hey, keep being a friend. What you into? Oh, we're gonna do this, and then little by little, it's just like the racism's here. You keep hearing the same thing, like, oh, look at what the Islam doing, and look at what this doing, and look what they doing to us. Look at this, and all you get fed is bad stuff, and then you're not gonna like that other race or religion.
Yeah, I don't know. This is crazy. To me, apparently the guy had opened fire in the middle of a shopping center, I believe.
He did 6 attacks. So listen, he went to 6 different places, shot up 6 different places, killed 4 people, wounded 23.
And 2 men, 2 women died.
And then, not only that, like, literally at the end, of course, the police finally got to him and killed him. But so far, 8 people have been arrested, and 2 people have been detained in Switzerland. So I feel like it's a pretty big group that's about to get taken down from this.
Yeah, I hope so.
And
they need to take them down all over Europe.
And then not only that, the sad part is, like, I feel sorry for the people who's not part of this plan, because the mosque has been like, pretty much closed. Because just think about the people, like the old people and the old ladies who go to this mosque that don't know anything that's going on, and next thing you know, you figure out that, oh, my mosque about to get shut down because a terroristic group is pretty much here doing all this.
It's not. I don't know if it would necessarily be shut down, but
no, the people, according to the article that I read, it's shut down.
Damn. Like,
they pretty much closed it down, and pretty much, like, because what happened was, like, now everybody's starting to get in, like, trouble, because if it's just like, if let's say if Phantom went to go shoot somebody, but then 2 months before I shot somebody, a police officer say, hey, this guy Phantom is looking up how to shoot this person, and you don't do anything, and then also you, like, pretty much, like, I was in jail, but you released me early, and then I don't know, it's like a catch-22, because a lot of people about to get in trouble from this, because, like, pretty much looking like all this could have been stopped. Yeah.
Pretty sure it could have. I'm sure there wasn't just no chatter or nothing like that.
No, like, the group, like, the more and more they look into it, the more and more they figure out this group been trying to meet a couple of times. They've been trying to go to Syria, and, like, they go to Slovenia a couple of times. They went to go to Germany to meet. Like, the German police literally went and looked through 4 people's houses to find stuff about this. So this about to be a big group that gets shut down.
Good. One less cell we got to worry about.
That's the catch-22. Like, for everyone you shut down, how many more get built up?
Probably more, because then you get people and their children, and then they'll be like, oh, my dad didn't do nothing. But he really did. You know what I mean? What, my voice? I'm sorry, I can't help it. I like making voices, alright?
Substitute for the beans. But,
I'm not racist. Even though it is a little bit racist to make voices, but hey.
Well, as long as you don't call them certain names, we'll be alright. But, no, I mean, I just feel like you gotta think about it. You're gonna find, let's think about if you killed my mom and you was this type of person, I'm gonna hate you for the rest of your life. And let's think about the people. Alright, it's a good thing that you're arresting these people and taking them down. But my kid's not gonna understand, like, hey, my dad was a good person. And then you get taught like this, like, hey, I need to do this because of this. Then it's like my dad was trying to do what he's supposed to do. So why are you arresting him?
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like you never know. You know, people or kids might look at it in a different way.
Well, the kids and then like relatives and all type of stuff. Like, you know, like one person reaction. It could cause a whole snowball effect of everything. Because you arrest somebody that's real liked in their community for this. Now, let's just like, God forbid, like, let's say if we figure out LeBron James hate all black people. Then like, the whole community would switch on him. But let's say, like, bam, you figure out that, like, since LeBron James love black people and he get arrested for saying Black Lives Matter and he get beat up and killed in jail, how many people gonna hate them cops and all type of stuff?
A lot of people.
So, I mean, this is pretty much what happened. You don't know what type of person you're gonna arrest. Because if you real like in the community, a lot of people will become more Islamic terrorists because it's like, hey, look at him. They just picking on us for no reason.
Pretty much.
So, every time you open up the Band-Aid a little bit, it open up to make a bigger and bigger scar.
True that.
And then what you gonna do? Close your borders and make it so that nobody can come in and leave the country?
Why not? Denmark does it. I
mean, Denmark did it for COVID.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware.
I mean, okay, so let's talk about how Denmark is doing a lockdown due to COVID. And
related to mink.
See, supposedly it's a mutated version of COVID going around, and they are worried that like the vaccines will not be as effective against this mutation.
It's because it's like what a whole new sequence of it. So it's not just like what version we've been going. So now they said they have over 1,000 mink farms.
Yeah.
And over 200 of them so far
have been affected.
Yeah, so
and 12 people has been infected by this mutated strand. And like here go how the mutated happen. It's go from human to mink, and then mink back to human. And doctors are trying to find out why and how minks are able to catch COVID, and what is causing this mutation.
Especially to be able to come back to humans again. Because I mean, you think I'd have to work at it, but I mean, you think of how fast this works, and you're really going to tell me it's not made in a lab?
I mean, I'm thinking that, like, I'm just thinking how fast it works, because you got to think about this, a mutation to happen in 1 year. This haven't been really a year. It's been like, let's say a year. Like in 1 year, it already mutated. And if we do get a vaccine, if it keep mutating, we will never have a complete vaccine for it.
True that. You know, it reminds me of the one game where you used to be able to like release viruses and shit, and you had to like beat it or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know. Like, tell me more about it.
It was like a whole world game, but like you would be like set in one place, and you'd have to like basically beat a virus, otherwise the virus beat you and like killed the world. So your objective is to stop the virus.
I mean, that's like 500 games.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think enough.
I don't know.
Because it could be Resident Evil.
No.
It could be effective.
This was like a cheap little game. It wasn't like Resident Evil.
I mean, if some cheap games turn into big games now.
I mean, it was a big game. It was just not as detailed as like Resident Evil. That's like really advanced. This was just literally a screen of the world, and it had a bunch of little prompts and shit like that.
Yeah, well, so back in my day type story.